Do not be fooled by the massive refresh that came with the 2024 model year, which brought a completely new interior, new tech, and improved powertrain. The next year's model brings novelties too, amazing enough to make waiting worth it. Stay with us to find out more because the all-new 2025 Chevy Silverado HD wows everybody. New Trail Boss Package. As we've just mentioned, the 2024 Silverado brought some amazing novelties, but the 2025 model will be equally impressive, because among other novelties, it also brings the new Trail Boss package. So far, this equipment group has been reserved for the light-duty 1500 model, but now the Silverado HD can also be a great off-roader without paying a hefty price for the ZR2 trim. Of course, the Trail Boss lacks a couple of ZR2 features, but overall, it is quite an impressive off-roader. Just take a look at the pieces of hardware upgrades it comes with. Naturally, we will start the suspension setup, which is pretty much the same one that can be found on Z71 models with Rancho twin-tube shocks, which provide quite impressive suspension travel and articulation. Along with the suspension comes an upgraded set of tires with BF Goodrich all-terrain tires wrapped around new 20-inch wheels. Other typical off-road features are there too, goodies like a 2-speed transfer case, locking rear differential, hill descent control, and not to mention skid plates. Besides mechanical upgrades, this package, which is available if you pick the LT or LTZ trim level, also includes a full load of visual details that accentuate the model's off-road pretensions. Unique grille design, black exterior, red recovery hooks, and the aforementioned black 20-inch wheels are just some of the aesthetic details worth mentioning. Finally, it's important to mention that the Silverado HD Trail Boss will be offered both with gasoline and diesel powertrains. Blackout Package. The thing with heavy pickups is that even though they're primarily work trucks, owners care about their visual appeal like never before. Of course, truck makers realized that long ago, so higher trims come not just with more equipment, but also with unique styling details. The only problem is that higher trim levels can be very expensive, so Chevy came up with an idea to offer a very attractive pickup at a reasonable price. Yes, there is the new Blackout package, and it will be available in the affordable custom trim. At the moment, we are still waiting for the pricing and exact details about this attractive package, but we know for sure about some of the exclusive aesthetic upgrades. As the name suggests, the custom black package will be all about black details, starting from the unique 20-inch high-gloss wheels, tailgate lettering, black bow tie with available multi-flex tailgate, black steering wheel emblem, etc. Practically, we can look at it as some kind of a more approachable variant of the Dark Essentials package. Namely, this isn't the first time to see these kinds of upgrades on the custom trim. So far, black aesthetics have been reserved for the Dark Essential package, which now remains reserved for higher trim levels. It also gets a couple of novelties, mainly the new set of wheels. Namely, the Dark Essentials package is now available on WT, LT, ZR2, LTZ, and high country trim levels. New color options. The current generation of Chevy's heavy-duty pickup has been around for a while, but it still stands out with its attractive aesthetics. The massive grille and bold fascia are perfectly complemented by the truck's muscular shape, but still, Chevy wanted to keep things fresh, so it brought a few minor changes, mostly in terms of color options. There is a brand new color option called Cypress Gray, and we have to admit that the pickup looks pretty nice in this finish. On the other hand, the company deleted a couple of options, Auburn Metallic and Dark Ash Metallic. So in total, the next model comes in 7 variants when it comes to color options. What is new and 6 are familiar. Speaking of the familiar ones, let's mention them as well in case you forgot. Red Hot, Summit White, Black, Slate Gray Metallic, Sterling Gray Metallic, and Lakeshore Blue Metallic. A few more interesting visual details have been introduced, including a new spray-on bed liner, which features a Chevrolet logo on the back wall, and it certainly is a nice touch that makes everything look even more special. More standard equipment. The 2025 Chevy Silverado HD brings new optional package and color options, but it also brings more features. Pretty much every trim level comes with something new. For example, the work truck now comes standard with cruise control, while adaptive cruise control has finally become part of the standard offer on the high country trim. The LT trim gets a 120-volt power outlet as well as front and rear parking assist. Still, the thing we like the most is that the trailer brake controller is now standard in all models, no matter the trim, while the LT trim also comes with a 120-volt bed-mounted power output. As for the trim level organization, things remain pretty much the same despite the novelties. Of course, the work truck remains the most basic version with the added cruise control, but essentially a pretty basic list of standard equipment. Those who want more but are not willing to pay significantly more cash can still count on the custom trim, now available with a brand new blackout package, which elevates its visual appearance to the next level. The offer continues with the LT and LTZ trim levels, which are all about bringing more convenience to everyday HD duties. They gradually add more tech and comfort features and now get upgraded with a couple of practical features we've just talked about. Above LTZ, you will find the range-topping King Ranch trim, which brings everything to an even higher level, stepping up deep into the luxury category. Of course, we won't forget to mention the ZR2 trim, the most capable off-roader in the lineup with mud-terrain tires, increased ground clearance, and all kinds of other off-road upgrades. Even though an ultimate off-roader, it's also quite luxurious, with standard features like a power tailgate, ventilated front seats, Bose audio system, wireless charging, surround view camera, and many more. Universal Vehicle Module. Here comes another big novelty for the 2025 Chevy Silverado HD. Namely, starting this year, all HD models will come equipped with a Universal Vehicle Module, commonly known as UVM, which was previously available only on GM police vehicles. The thing with this UVM is that we are talking about software that provides vehicle data over the open CAN. The controller is the network. It's a technology designed for communication, primarily designed for commercial vehicles, but it can actually have numerous applications. In the case of the Silverado, the main purpose is to offer customizable configuration. It's a tool designed to upfit equipment controls, and in the case of this pickup, the practical purpose is to support various functions of the vehicle. Some of the key functions are auto vehicle start, shutdown inhibit, fast idle, and snowplow. As for the auto vehicle start, the idea is to provide an indirect alternator to maintain battery voltage at the right level. The shutdown inhibit is designed to ensure enough power to various tools and equipment. Then comes the fast idle mode, which also helps a lot with boosting power for certain equipment. Finally, the snowplow optimizes pickup trucks for this unique task in the way that it disables modern tech features, particularly safety and driver assistance systems that may be in collision with the specifics of this task. Proven powertrain incapabilities. Despite all the novelties in terms of tech and convenience features as well as new aesthetic solutions, the 2025 Chevy Silverado HD will continue relying on proven tech, especially when it comes to powertrain options and mechanics in general. Therefore, you may count on two familiar powertrain options starting from the base 6.6-liter V8, which puts at 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque. It's a great engine, but if you need something more capable, the good thing is that GM recently updated its well-known 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel, which is now good for about 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque. Both engines come coupled with a 10-speed automatic transmission and offer excellent towing and payload ratings. If we are about to go into specifics, it's important to keep in mind that the max ratings depend on the body style, drivetrain, and of course the powertrain. In any case, the best results come with the diesel, which can tow up to 20,000 pounds with a standard ball hitch and 22,450 pounds with a gooseneck hitch. Of course, we're talking about the Silverado 2500 version, while the 1-ton Silverado 3500 offers way more, with a max towing going up to 36,000 pounds with a gooseneck hitch. If payload is your main concern, then things are quite the opposite, because the best results come with a gasoline engine. The 2500 HD features a max payload capacity of 4,081 pounds, while the 3500 HD goes up to a respectable 7,290 pounds if you pick a regular cab version with a long cargo bed. In other words, both variants of Chevy's heavy-duty pickup are excellent work companions, and with the most recent updates, they could execute their tasks in an even more fashionable way. A variety of trim levels, optional packages, and finally cab configurations make the new 2025 Silverado HD an excellent work truck for everyone, no matter the preferences. Thanks for watching and see you next time.